Hey, my name's James Nicholson, and in this video, I'm going to cover what to do if you can't afford to pay your bounce back loan back. Now, I'm going to assume if you're watching a video like this, you're probably a coach, consultant, entrepreneur, or business owner, and in 2020, you took out one of the government's bounce back loans. Well, keep watching this video to the end, because I have got a number of ways that you can resolve your current issue. Now, I'm also going to assume that if you are watching a video like this, that maybe business right now is not as good as it could be, right? Maybe you don't have enough leads and sales, and we can help you figure that stuff out on this channel. So while you're here, take that finger of power, hit that subscribe button, and hit the bell notification. I've got new content every single day on growing, scaling, and building a business back better, and tons of content on bounce back loans as well. So do stick around on this channel. Now, I'm James Nicholson. I'm the author of the new book, Expert Mastery. You can grab a free copy of that in the description of this video. And along the way, I've discovered something very special. I've been in business 17 years now, had all the ups and downs that you get, and I've discovered a methodology for getting and keeping customers. And this channel will help you do that. Now, you want to know more about bounce back loans, right? And maybe you took a bounce back loan because business was tough. Let's face it, it was a very uncertain time. We didn't know what was going to happen. Maybe we're in lockdowns. Maybe your business just wasn't able to trade for long periods of time. Maybe your customers were just a bit fearful, or maybe you just took one out just to have the loan there if you needed it. And that's fine. Now, what I want you to understand about the bounce back loans is they were a scheme introduced by the government very quickly to just fund businesses through this pandemic to keep Britain trading. And I think that they were a great scheme because they gave us access to money very, very fast. And here's the thing, it's now coming to a time where you have to start making those payments. And if you took out 50 grand, which a lot of people did, you're looking at £800 a month that you've got to start forking out every single month. Now, maybe you're not quite ready to do that because it's still not back to normal, is it? And so here's a few things that you can do. First and foremost is get an additional payment holiday. You can actually stop the payments for up to 6 more months. So you can go to the lender that you took the money with, HSBC, NatWest, Tide, I don't know whoever you got your money with. They probably had an online portal where you made an application. And if you log into that, you can put an extra payment holiday. Now, should you do this? Yes. I think you should take this payment holiday even if you don't think that you need it. Because here's the thing, if you don't pay those payments for 6 months, you're going to get 3, 4, 5 grand sitting in your bank, and then you can make a decision. Has the economy picked back up? Maybe you just want to put that all back towards your bounce back loan, or if it didn't, at least you've got that little bit of extra cash in the bank, which maybe can fund the next 6 months payments, right? So I would suggest, even if you don't feel you need it, take that extra payment holiday because you'll only get one chance to do this. So first is take an additional 6 months payment holiday. Now, if you don't have a portal to do that, just call the lender. Call the lender and say you need to take that. They understand this. Most people are doing this. Now, the other thing that you can do is understand when you took a bounce back loan, it was a 6-year loan, right? 6 years. So the first year was going to be no payments. The second year to the 6th year, so 5 additional years, that's when you start making the payments, and that's where you're getting round to now, right? Now, what you can also do is double that, right? So you can go to the bank and say, I don't want 5 years to pay it back, I need 10, right? Because look, you didn't want to take this loan, you took it out of necessity to keep your business going, and that's a good thing, right? And so I would go to the bank, and again, even if you don't feel you need this, because some people don't like debt, right? But this is good debt because the interest rates are so low on this. So even if you don't think that you need it, go to the bank and extend the terms to 10 years. Extend those terms to 10 years, that's going to halve your monthly payment. So if you're on a 50 grand loan and it's 800 a month, it's going to go down to 400, which is much more manageable. Now, if you feel then, I want to pay this off quicker, pay it off quicker. There's no one saying that you have to pay £800 a month. You can pay 5 grand back a month if you want, right? But give yourself that option. Give yourself that option to make the lower payments if you need, because you don't know what's going to happen in 2022. So I really recommend that you extend the payment holiday by 6 months and extend the loan to 10 years, just to give yourself that little comfort zone, that breathing space that you might need, right? Now, I've got one more thing that I want to share with you, but before I do, help me out, guys. You've probably got some value from this video. Hit that like button. Hit the like button, make it turn blue. Do it now, guys. Come on, it's right there. Hit it now, because that helps me with YouTube. I want to get this out to more people. Also, comment below, even if it's just to say hi or thanks or useful or just tell me who you are. I want to get to know more people on this channel. So also comment below as well, guys. Now, the last thing is you need to be honest with yourself. If your business is still going to struggle, you're not going to be able to make these payments. It's such a burden, because maybe you're a business that was only doing like 2-3 grand in turnover a month, and now you've got to pay 800 and it's just never going to work out. Then I think you should consider in that stage shutting the company down. And that's going to get some controversy here, but I truly believe that if your business isn't working, and sometimes you just got to draw a line under it, right? And say, this isn't worked. This hasn't worked out. I can't afford that loan. And if you're a limited company, you're not going to be personally liable for the loan. And that's the point of having a limited company in the UK. It's there to protect you guys, right? It's there to protect you personally from liability. And so what you should look at doing is talking to an accountant. Don't just take my advice on this. Go and speak to an accountant or a tax advisor, but look at shutting the company down. If it's not profitable, if you don't think there's a way back to make that business go back and you've got too much debt, shut the company down. Now, you might start fresh without the debt, or maybe you'll do something else. But I just understand where I've been in personal debt. You need to figure out ways to control that, because that stress, if you get so stressed from all of this, then you're not going to get your business to bounce back anyway. You need to find a way to manage this. And so that's my recommendations. Firstly, extend it by 6 months. Get yourself a payment holiday of 6 months. Next, go back to the lender again and say, I want to take it from a 5-year loan to a 10-year loan. That's going to halve your payments. And if you need to pay it back earlier, you can still do that. There's no rules that say you've got 10 years to pay this and you've got to pay it for 10 years. You can pay it off in 2 weeks if you want, right? But at least give yourself your breathing space. And then look, if all else has failed, you've tried everything you can. You've tried to get the business back on track. Sometimes you have to be really honest with yourself and say, look, this isn't going to work out, and shut that limited company down. Now, I'm not giving advice and saying that's a good thing to do. I'm just saying that for some people, and a lot of businesses, unfortunately, are going to have to do that, is you cannot keep going. And that might be the right thing for you as a business owner. Now, before you go, whatever scenario you choose in all of this, you need to figure out how to get some income. Right? And the best way to get income is to have too many leads in your business that turn into sales. And the business accelerator methodology that I've created is laid out in this book, Expert Mastery. And I want to give you a free copy, right? I don't know how to really get this across to you, but this book will change your life. Thousands of people have taken a copy of this. But in the description, I'm going to put a link where you can grab a free copy of Expert Mastery today. So do that while you're here as well. Go and grab a link, give me a like, give me a comment, give me a subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Go and check out my other videos, guys, on this channel. Bye for now.